Keith Fitz here with us this Monday morning. Hey, Keith, I think you owned Bitcoin, or some of it at one point. Have you sold yet?
I did, and I did sell out. And I sold out, Stuart, because I don't trust the SBF situation. I think that there's going to be some laundry that comes out as part of the deposition process that is going to shock a lot of people. So to me, it's uninvestable right now, even though it's rallying.
Okay, let's talk about this visit of President Biden to Kyiv, capital of Ukraine, and the developing situation there. Do you think it will have any impact on stocks when the market reopens tomorrow?
You know, that's an interesting question, Stuart. When it reopens tomorrow, I don't know, but it's certainly having an impact on futures traders today. The buzz I'm getting from around the world where the markets are open is that it is material when it comes to defense stocks like Raytheon and Lockheed Martin, both of which I own, by the way.
Well, okay. What about the rest of the market? I mean, are people around the world sort of negative for stocks because of this visit?
No, I don't think so. They're hunting for opportunity. It's an interesting development. Traders are keenly aware that it potentially could be positive, and that's how they're trying to view it. But there's still a long way to go, 24 hours before the bell rings.
But in what way could it be positive?
It could be positive because it signals a shorter end to the conflict. It could be positive because maybe Putin does have an exit route. It could be positive because maybe he's putting a line on the map. I have trouble believing all of those things, but that's what's being talked about. Okay.
Talk to me about Meta, because I think you believe Meta is following in Twitter's footsteps. Is that right?
It is. As much as I dislike the CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, personally, he is not stupid. He's a brilliant competitor. He's ruthless. I think it's interesting that he has chosen to follow Musk's path on this one. So it's a Me Too move, but it might be worth, $200 a share on Meta.
What's the problem with Mark Zuckerberg? You don't like him personally?
I think for a long time, his ethics were debatable in my book based on how they tried to censor speech, how they used advertisers, how they abused information, their users, et cetera. But, I'm old school. A lot of people didn't have those problems that I did. So, to me, I looked at it at 350, went down below 100. Now I'm keen to look the other way if he's having in a case of the adults.
So you bought into Meta when it dropped to $100 a share. You said so on this program, as I recall. It went down to 100, 102, and you bought it, right?
Well, you have a good memory, and I actually bought call options. So I didn't buy the stock itself. I decided I didn't want that much risk, so I have some call options sitting there. I'm presently losing money on them. But nonetheless, that's where I think it's going to go for a little while.
Okay. Got it. Keith Fitz, thanks for being with us on this President's Day. Always appreciated. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Stuart.
Okay.
Hi, it's Keith here. Thanks for checking out today's highlight clip. What'd you think? Did I make sense? Is there something you'd like to add? Make sure you leave a comment down below, and of course, click subscribe to keep up right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email newsletter at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and a whole lot more.